Woo, y'all, we're in the money. We're in the money. Da, 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 da. Um, Porsha Williams is saying, give me that money, give me that cash, give me that 50,000. And Simon is saying, no, no, no. Okay. We're gonna get into that. And then I thought it would be fun to look at some Met Gala looks. Cause I mean, we should take a look, see what these people got going on. Okay. Now, y'all know I'm into fashion, so this is exciting for me. All right, so look, before we get into that, make sure you guys tap down in the link in the description down below to chime in and get your reserve your spot for this Bali trip, baby. We about to turn it all the way up in Bali. Come and transform your life with travel, baby, with me and the crew. All right, and then be sure, y'all, next week. It is next week. I cannot believe it is 1 week away. We are 1 week away from the release of book 2 in the series, The Wickedest Wives of Vicious Reality. Be sure to pre-order your copy today. All right, now with that being said, let's get into the tea. All right. So Porsha is asking for Simon to pay her $50,000 for the divorce attorney fees, despite her initiating the divorce filing. Listen, y'all, attorneys be expensive, all right? And some of what they be charging per hour is like, whoa, okay? And so this is an interesting space to be in with Porsha and Simon, all right? This comes to us from Radar Online. Well, part of the story for me will come from Radar Online. And then a little bit of this story is coming from, actually, both parts are coming from Radar Online. This portion that we're talking about now, and then the second portion that we'll talk about is also coming from Radar Online as well. All right. So, according to the court docs, I told y'all the court docs always be just floating around in the ether. Radar Online happened to grab them, okay, snatch them from the ether. All right. This is what her lawyer wrote. Wife has incurred and will continue to incur significant attorney's fees and expenses of litigation to defend against husband's motion, which includes false statements and allegations, and requests that husband be ordered to pay the wife temporary attorney's fees in the amount of $50,000, given that his actions have caused the wife to not only file her request for immediate and emergency relief, but also to respond to the instant motion. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Lawyers and attorneys, they be expensive, man. They be expensive. But Simon's attorneys are saying no, no, no. All right. Simon's attorney says this court should deny Porsha's request for attorney's fees because she has failed to provide a statutory basis for the request as required under Georgia law. Porsha's request for a lump sum award of $50,000 in attorney's fees is not allowed by law. Now, the judge, here come the judge, has not ruled on this matter as of yet. And I was looking to see if there have been any updates on it. But so far, they have not. Now, recall that Porsha filed for divorce on February 22nd, right? And this was after 15 months of marriage. She demanded their prenup be enforced and that Simon vacate the marital home. Simon opposed the request to leave the home. He says she should move into the home that she owns nearby. And again, I know we talked about this before, but in my mind, if I'm filing for divorce and it's after only 15 months and I still have my home, like I wouldn't even want to stay there. Like I wouldn't even want to be like in that space. I mean, what does he have in that home that she doesn't have in hers? Like, I mean, is there a bigger pool? I mean, what is it? Is the closets bigger? Like, is there a staff there that she doesn't have? Like, what a go on is what I want to know. Okay. I just think that it's interesting that she wants to stay. Like, I would want to leave. I mean, I just feel like I would want to, get OUT, changing faces style. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what y'all think. What do you think the reason is that she does not want to leave? And do you think he should be responsible for paying her attorney's fees if she is the one who has filed for divorce and he's responding to motions? But listen, I'm not an attorney, so who knows? But if we got any attorneys in the building, y'all tap in and let a brother know. Now, I thought we would do something fun today because, again, I, am all into the fashions. And I felt like we would do something a bit different today. And I thought it might be fun to discuss some of the highlights from the Met Gala. And what we're going to do is we're going to first go through the best dressed, okay, at this year's Met Gala. Now, the theme was Sleeping Beauties Reawakening Fashion, and the dress code is the Garden of Time. Okay, so let's keep that in mind as we go forth and we analyze these looks. All right, we're going to start with Fashion Bomb Daily because it's probably one of my favorite sites when I'm looking through the fashions and I'm trying to, find looks. And we're then gonna look at some of the men at Pause Online, which is another one of my favorite fashion sites. All right. So first up on our list, we have Zendaya, okay, in Givenchy. Now, I think if I'm correct that Zendaya actually wore two ensembles last night. I'm not sure where she changed, but this is one of the two. And it really does hit on the garden theme. I'm going to tell you why I like it. I am here for the flower headpiece. I feel like Zendaya always manages to get it right. I don't know who her stylist is, but I just feel like they be on it, right? I just feel like they really, really be on top of it. I like the structure of the gown. There was a lot of black, I felt like, on the carpet, but there's this idea of the black rose as well. So I think that that's possibly why we were seeing a lot of black on the carpet if you kind of went through some of the looks, right? All right, so then we have, of course, Demi Moore in what appears to be, is it Harris Reed or Reed Harris? I'm not really sure of the designer here. All right, so I feel like Demi is definitely serving hips, legs, hips, and bodice. Okay, we're gonna say legs, hips, and bodice because of the way the bodice has curved around those arms and those hips don't lie. Okay, it's the shape for me. I love, I just love construction that takes up space for me. And I feel like it takes up space in a way that's complementary to the body. I feel like we have the added element of the flower, that is contrast with the black. And Demi Moore, I mean, is still serving body regardless of whatever age she's at. And I just feel like this is how you want to show up at the Met Gala, right? So, all right, let's take a look at Cardi. Okay. We have Cardi here. And I feel like the inspiration here was also Black Rose, but I could be mistaken. I'm here for it. I feel like, to me, this is not one of her. I've seen looks that I've loved better, but I'm not mad at it because I feel like what Cardi and her team does is that they go the extra mile to make a statement. And I love that. I love an artist that puts forth an effort into the fashion and every little detail. Her stylist is just always at the forefront of what I feel like makes fashion fun. And I love to see Cardi always experimenting and just developing into this fashion icon that she has become. All right, so we have here Mindy Kaling, all right? And so what I again love here, y'all, and I gotta tell you, like for me, I know a lot of people won't get these looks, right? But for me, I love the obscure. I do. I love the obscure when it comes to fashion. I feel like the color is spot on with where we are with this garden theme. I can appreciate the way that the material is sort of designed and draped around the body to conform to the body's natural curves. And then, of course, we have the added element of structure behind her, which I just think is kind of great. I wish that we could have done something different with this hair. This hair is giving, we didn't really put that much thought into it. We really don't want the hair to overshadow the gown, but I almost would feel like still let's put some effort into that hairstyle because it's giving me like Limp Biscuit, right? So I feel like if I had to do anything different, it might be that. I might have even felt better if it was like kind of slicked back and kind of with the flipped up and you know what I'm saying? But the dress itself to me is, I mean, it's just I do love it. I enjoy this look. Nicki Minaj took the theme and said, okay, I'm gonna give you garden realness. Okay. I'm gonna give you all the garden flowers at all at once. And I feel like it is spot on the theme. I gotta tell you the truth. I do love it when artists come and they say, what is the theme? This is it. We're gonna run with it and we're gonna take off into the night. Okay. I love that. I love that about this look. I absolutely do. I love it. 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 Um, and to me, it's got this hint of this yellowish, goldish, thing going on. And yellow is my favorite color. So, it's not something that I wear a lot of, but when I see it on someone and they wear it well, um, I'm here for it. Absolutely. And I love that she wore a short dress too. I think that that was also cool too. Tyla, yes. Okay. That's all I got to say. Tyla, I believe this is her first Met Gala. And I felt like we have the simplicity here. Can we look at the hourglass clutch of it all? I mean, can we get into that? Can we get into the silhouette of the body and the bodice and just the color, the combo? Like, I just feel like she just looks so elegant in this that I feel like it's perfect for her persona, her musical persona, the music that she puts out. It gives me exactly what I feel like needs to be given. Kiki Palmer, y'all, like, okay, so let's get into the look. Um, it is not my favorite look, but Kiki Palmer wears this very well, right? Like you could put Kiki Palmer in just about anything, and if you wrap it around her body tight enough, you're gonna get a look that just serves. Because I feel like what Kiki always gets right is the face card is always gonna give you "I'm serving." I don't care if she was in a paper bag; she's gonna give you. It's you know what I'm saying. It be that little serve that it's the little smirk for me. It's the you know what I'm saying? I love the hair. It's given I dream and 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 dream of Jeannie on okay. That's what it's really given. But I think it's also given um it's also culture too. Like I just feel like it's a combination of things with the hair, with the styling. So I just kind of feel like I love this look in general. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite dress, but I think it's because it's Kiki Palmer. I am raising the bar with it. We have Janelle Monae. I have been listening to Janelle Monae. I think it was just yesterday. I think that this is giving soft glam for me. I feel like she's in her soft life era. If you listen to her latest album, I feel like this is right on point with where she is musically. It's giving body. It's giving. I've got the silhouette. It's giving. I'm going to show you my body, and I'm gonna give you I'm going to give you a little flour, but I'm going to give you most of my flour, which is my body. Okay. That's kind of how I feel about this look. The hair I think is cool because I feel like the hair allows the dress, her face, and her body to shine. So I'm here for this right here as well. And note, these are some of the best dressed looks of the night. So if you feel like I'm not necessarily going in on nobody, it's because these are some of the best, right? Um, I would say here's where okay, this is not my favorite look, but Lala looks amazing still. And it's in Alexander McQueen. I love Alexander McQueen as a designer in general. I love what Alexander McQueen is able to do with shapes and silhouettes specifically for women's bodies. Um, I don't know. I feel like I wish that there was more that she did. But I think sometimes there is an elegance in simplicity that I feel like cannot be ignored either. I'm going to tell you guys this is probably, if not in my top three, this is definitely from what I've seen thus far, my favorite look. Well, there's another look that's coming up that's going to be in one of my favorites as well, but I just feel like this takes the top spot for me. I feel like here is Tiana Taylor looking like a rose in the blondes. New York. I love the blonde hair. I mean, duh. It's given the blondes as the designers. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it all works. Tiana Taylor is somebody else like a Kiki Palmer who can give us the serve that we want, right? Definitely give us the serve that we want. And there's the literal essence of the theme, which is, of course, the Garden of Time, right? So there we have some of our ladies, but I think it's time that we also take a look at some of our gentlemen from, and this is taken from Pause Online. All right, so let's go through the looks. I'm probably going to be a little bit more critical here, just because I feel I have to ask, would I wear it, right? Would I wear it? Um, for me, the look in the red, right? All right, so that's Wisdom, and then you have Usher on the right. I love everything about Wisdom's outfit except for the hat. I feel like if the hat wasn't there and he just allowed his face to shine through and the hair, I just feel like that would have killed it right there. To me, the hat hides him a little bit. And same for Usher. I just don't like this hat. I almost feel like if they both got rid of their hats, I would be much more inclined to enjoy their looks. Something about Usher's cape is throwing me off, but again, I felt like if he did not have it, it would, if he didn't have that hat on, it would give me less, the scarecrow person in whatever that scarecrow movie is, okay? Or Freddy Krueger. That's the hat is giving, I don't know, the hat is not working for me, okay? But that's just me. All right, here we have Bad Bunny. And then we have Alton Mason. Okay, so Bad Bunny to me, I feel like Bad Bunny is always stylistically ahead of the curve. I don't know who his stylist is. I enjoy this outfit. The hat throws me just a little bit, but because of the structure of the hat, I can kind of see where they were going with it, especially with the garden theme and the flowers of it all. So I'm not going to take too many points away for the hat, but if we move over to Alton, I love everything about Alton's outfit. Like I love his entire look, but I don't know about that shoe. I don't know if that shoe is throwing me off or what. Like I would totally rock this look without the shoe because I'm already 6'3", and this platform is gonna probably make me 7'5". So that would probably be a no for me. But he looks great in everything he puts on. Like he's always on it. So I can get past that shoe. Maybe if I saw the shoe with a different outfit. Jaden hit it out of the park for me, and so did Lewis Hamilton. Okay. Um, Jaden, let me start with Jaden. This jacket, I need it. I need it. I need it. These pants, I need it. I might have dressed up this shoe a little different, but I feel like because he's young, we can work with that, right? I love this look. Love it. Somebody get me that jacket ASAP. Lewis Hamilton, this is classic to me. Is it Met? I think we can make it met. I think we can make it met. We can make this met. Lewis Hamilton also is somebody who is always on the cusp of like great style anyway. So I do feel like um this is clean right here. I would definitely do both of these looks right here. All right, again, we have Zendaya and we also have Tay Russell. Tay Russell on the right is giving. I mean, I like it. It's something about it that's like unexpected, but it's almost like the bodice is made of wood and there's vines around the wood, and it's also giving, like Greek or Roman, goddess vibes. So I can work with this. I'm not too mad at this one either, right? Oh, 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 oh. Yes, Stephon Diggs. Yes, Stephon Diggs. Yes, Stephon Diggs. Yes, Stephon Diggs. And that's on period. I would totally wear this head to toe. Head to toe. Give it to me now. Jack Harlow, I don't mind it. It's simple, but it's clean. It fits. And I feel like it gives him the debonair, suave kind of look. And I like seeing him at these types of events as well as a rapper, because I feel like I like it when rappers aren't afraid to play with style. It's similar to athletes, that athletes aren't afraid to play with style these days either. So I'm here for both of these looks. All right, so here we have Lil Nas X and we have Doja Cat. Doja Cat is giving us wet t-shirt tees. I feel like this is on brand for Doja. I mean, the thing about Doja that's interesting to me is Doja takes the wildest risks. But Doja, whether you like her music or not, Doja is a performer at heart. So I feel like there's this element of performance art that goes into her stylistically whenever she comes out to these events, that I am always excited to see what she's gonna do and how she's gonna do it. And again, whether you can get into her music or not, you cannot deny that Doja is an artist. Same can be said for Lil Nas X. I know that Lil Nas X is always going to come out with something that is like, I sometimes think that Lil Nas X for me, sometimes music video wise, thematically, I feel like he has spent a lot of time going for shock value versus choices that feel intrinsically just artistic, right? And so I feel like once he has developed that fine line and understands it better and he grows into it, I think that we will begin to see that he is able to represent his visual aesthetic in terms of what he puts out music video wise. And I feel like it'll align a lot more just with the artistry that I feel like really resides in his head. But that I could just be taking a stab in the dark here. In terms of his outfit, um, the color for me is fine. I'm not necessarily a fan of everything else going on with it, but that's just a matter of my personal taste. All right, Kim Kardashian. I had seen this, Kim Kardashian was talking about she wanted something that felt like she just threw on a sweater and was running through the garden and has zero waste. I'm looking at Kim Kardashian and I'm thinking to myself, is this outfit safe? I do enjoy it, honestly. I feel like she's definitely given all types of sort of platinum-ish vibes right now. So I'm not mad at it. It's not my favorite look of hers. I'm more or less concerned for her internal organs than I am in my ability to love the look. I like it, but I am in fear for her organs. Okay, and we have Nicki Minaj yet again. We have Tyla. We have Kylie Jenner. Kylie, I don't know. I mean, I felt like Kylie was going for a more simplistic look. When when contrasting these two looks side by side, I feel like in terms of color palettes being somewhat similar, and again, I'm the color. This is the colorblind speaking. I do feel like I am probably enjoying Tyla's more, but I think it's because you can't really see Kylie's. But I've seen Kylie's on other photos, and it's nice. It's nice, but I don't know that it's met. All right, here we have Cardi again, and then we have, is it Enoki? I cannot pronounce her name, but I'm gonna tell you this is also one of my favorite looks. It is to me, it is just the face is just serving, and the hair color in contrast or complement in this complementary bodysuit, it just screams to me. It makes me think of how Rebecca Romaine wore her Mystique outfit or her body, well, really nothing, the body paint in the X-Men. It is just the bodysuit is fitting the body like a glove. The color is so complementary to, the hair color as well. And I just feel like she just looks super amazing to me. Now I don't know about how it fits necessarily with the theme, but I want to go wherever she going. I really do. Donald Glover. Um, yeah, this is a no for me. It's probably the first no. I'm trying to. I I wanted to see who it was by. Um, I'm trying to, give me 1 second if I can look this up. Um, yeah, I just feel like while I like it, and I do feel like there's a stylistic choice here, I just don't think it is Met Gala. I was looking for his page to see if he was tagged, but I can't find it. But let's get into Coleman Domingo. Okay. Let's move right on along, because Coleman Domingo to me is somebody who always gets it right in this day and age. And in this year of our Lord and our Savior, I want this outfit. Okay. I think he is wearing it down. Actually, I don't know that I want it, because I do not if I'm to wear that much white or cream, or this whitish color right here, I am probably going to waste something on it as soon as I put it on. So, but I have to give him snaps for even just being able to put, like, just to pull it off all night, and it's draped to the ground, so somebody gonna step on it. So it is giving me everything that I need right now. So I'm in love with this look. If I had to rate the men, I would have to probably put I would give him number 1, Stefan number 2, and Jaden number 3. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So anyway, let me know who you guys liked and who you guys rated high or low, and who you guys disagreed with. Who did you have any favorites? And do you want to see more content like this? It's fun for me. It's kind of a break in what we kind of typically talk about. But I love the Met Gala. I love the idea of it. In my mind, I see myself there. And so I believe that, at one point I will be. So who knows? Anyway, but that is the tea for today. Thank you guys for indulging me in that. Again, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Hit that notification bell button. Also, make sure you guys like this video if you like reality TV related content, if you like fashion content, And also be sure to tap into the trip down below. We are going to Bali on September 25th through the 1st of October. And listen, we've got the 4-star accommodations. We've got 6 breakfasts, 3 lunches, and 2 dinners that are included in that pricing. We also have a full 7-day itinerary that is included in the pricing for the trip. And if you are looking for a roommate, or if you perhaps are afraid of flying alone, hit me up in, my either my DMs, or shoot me an email at bookings@DJRichieSkye.com. And we'll see if maybe we can find you somebody who is maybe going to be traveling on the same flight path. Don't be afraid of that. And the trip only requires a 25% deposit in order for you to go. So, I mean, that's not like you have to pay for the trip outright right now. Although we have had a few people who have. And then also we have Affirm as an option as well, so that you guys can pay over a couple of months of time. So we have a lot of options available for you. All right. If you guys have any questions, chime them in the chat down below. Or if you have any specific questions about either the book or the trip, email me at bookings@DJRichieSkye.com, and I will be sure to answer your questions as I receive them. With that being said, guys, I will catch you in the next video.